Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are making Kunun Zaki from scratch. Kunun Zaki is a very important and cherished local drink here in Taraba State, Nigeria. It's mostly served during ceremonies like wedding ceremonies, naming ceremony and even funeral. And it's traditionally made from Guinea corn. This drink carries culture, patience and flavor in every step. To begin, I started by pounding the Guinea corn. After pounding, I added some water and now I'm going to allow it sit for 30 minutes. This resting time helps soften the grains and prepares them for the next stage. While that is resting, I move on to soaking my sweet potatoes and syrup. Siro is sprouted rice, also known as germinated rice. This ingredient is very important because it gives the kunu its distinct flavor and aroma. Here I did not soak my sweet potato because I used fresh sweet potatoes. When you're using dried one, you soak it. So once the guinea corn is properly soaked, I go ahead to wash it. Now I'm doing this thing you see me do with calabash and clay ball. I do it to remove sand and any dirt that is in the guinea corn. So I do this repeatedly until I ensure that there is no single sand or stone left inside the guinea corn. So we call this process riga. That is how we traditionally remove stones from grains, either any type of grain, even rice too. So once everything is properly soaked, I bring it all together. I add the pounded guinea corn, white rice, granules and my spices, a mix of cloves, black pepper, and then I mix everything thoroughly until well combined. Then in a separate bowl, I mix the siro and dankali, that sweet potato. This mixture will later be used to loosen the guinea corn mixture after cooking, so it's important to prepare it separately. So after putting everything all together, this is me going to our local grinder to grind everything. And I got there, so I kept it and then I went back home, which I later came back at night to get my grounded guinea corn mix. Next comes the cooking stage. Just like you would do for pap, I added boiling water to the blended guinea corn mixture and then I stir until it cooks properly. If it does not cook at once, you can take it back on fire, but you have to be turning it to prevent it from creating lumps. So once it's cooked properly at this point, it actually looks and tastes like pap, and that is why I'm going to fetch a little portion of this, take it with sugar. Once it's cooked, I allow it to cool down before gently adding the syrup mixture. This helps loosen the kunu and brings everything together smoothly. Now that everything is mixed, I let it sit overnight. This resting period allows the flavors to develop and the kunu to properly ferment. After staying overnight, our Kunun Zaki has canoed. At this stage, I make sure to strain it as early as possible to prevent it from going sour. I personally don't like even a hint of tanginess in my kunu. Some people prefer to leave it longer because they enjoy that tangy taste, but this is my preference. For straining, I used a cheesecloth and I even doubled it just to make sure that not a single shaft gets into the drink. The same way you would strain kunun aya. So after straining, I added a little sugar. I didn't add too much because the sweet potatoes already give the kunu natural sweetness. And honestly, this drink doesn't need any flavoring. The ingredients speak for themselves. You can serve Kunun Zaki in a calabash, in a silver bowl, in a bottle, in a nylon, or even a jug. However you like it, that's how it's traditionally enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And also tell me in the comments, would you like to try this? Bye.